Come with me to our Ushago. Are you guys ready? Wow, I am more than excited. There is no greater blessing than love and support of a family. Family gives us a place to belong, a sense of safety, and a constant reminder that we are not alone. Even in the toughest times, their support can make all the difference. The love of a family doesn't have to be loud or perfect. It shows up in the little things. A shared meal, just sitting in silence, can bring so much warmth, shared laughter, creating memories with the small things. Knowing someone has your back is something money cannot buy. It's in those quiet moments that we feel the true value of a family. Your heart is where your home is, they say, and family is where the heart is. It's where you feel most welcome, safe, and free to be yourself. Even when separated, the hearts are still connected. It's where people create shared tradition and a sense of belonging that shapes who we are. The ache of home lives in all of us, the place where we can go as we are and not be questioned. Family is one of the greatest gifts from God. And I want to take this time to say thank you to my mother-in-law. Thank you for being one of the good ones, the kind that welcomed me in, loved me like I'd always be part of your family. Not every mother-in-law story is drama and ugly. Some are gentle, some are steady, some are wise, some are simply a gift. And that's what you are to me. Watching her relationship with her in-laws was just beautiful. She is the friend of her sister-in-law for years, and the respect is something they uphold highly. Spending moments with her as a mother is just a blessing. However, witnessing how great of an in-law she is, oh my goodness, how patient, how gentle, and how thoughtful she is when it comes to her in-laws is the most beautiful thing I've ever experienced. All I could do is watch and learn. They say, marry into a family where you forget you are an in-law is a gift she's experiencing, and she is making me experience it. This trip did so much to our babies. For Zian, he was happy to experience the country life. The animal keeping wowed him. He first met a kitten that he wanted us to go home with, and he named it after our kitten. Then the bunnies. Oh my goodness. He wanted the bunnies to play with the cat because at home, our cat coexists very well with our dog. They brought the bunnies to Mfalme, and I could not believe I was able to carry a rabbit. I've always wanted to have a rabbit, but Mfalme always tells us that it has a lot of work. So experiencing it here at Shags was something that really moved Jilan, Zian, and I. Zian really did took time here, playing with the bunnies, touching them, carrying each one of them, bringing each bunny to us. And now Jilani, as much as he wants to face his fears, oh my God, he could just peep from there to see the goats. He doesn't have it in him to go closer to the goats, but we have Zian for that. They don't all have to be the same. So Zian was here just playing with each bunny, holding them in a way that he thinks was the best way, but he was taught the right way to hold the bunny. So he came out knowing a few things here and there. Yeah. So yes, he did this for quite some time. He really did. He is really trying to be gentle with this bunny. He wants to hold it and, carry it. But when it moves, he feels a certain way. So, we've got it. And now we are heading to Daddy to just show him that, you know what, we have a different bunny now. And Mfalme is now helping him learn how to hold the bunny the right way. And here we are. Lesson number 1 learned. We are holding the bunny the right way. Wow. That is so beautiful. We are taking it back because he is taking each bunny at a time. And that's when he realized we have goats. And let me tell you, this boy is not scared of anything at all. So yeah, Jilani is trying to face his fears. He's trying to see if he can hold a bunny. And I'm really grateful that he was even able to come close to this. I don't know what this shed is called. I don't know what a home of a rabbit is called. Kindly teach me. But yeah, we all faced our fears. I also held a bunny. Do you even see me? There we are. I've done it. So we've done it as a family, which is a blessing. So where was I? We are here just in the moment. We took photos as a family carrying bunnies, which was beautiful because we can only have this moment here. Oh my God, only here. Oh God. But yeah, it was worth it. Yeah. Zian wants to carry the bunny every time. And do you even see Jilani holding the bunny so beautifully? That's what we were talking about. And Falme was like, can we just give these things a break? Let's just take them back. But Zian still wants more of, time with the bunny. And yeah, the weather was changing and we had to wrap up things and head over to the second place that we wanted them to experience. So for Falme, it was a needed trip. The chaos, the fast-paced life in Nairobi was toned down with how peaceful life is on this side, how content people are, how wealthy and humble people are on this side, how intentional and present we all were, and the sense of togetherness. And as you can see, we are headed to our next experience. We wanted them to, go to the downside of the land where we have a river. We've been telling them about it, but we wanted them to experience it and see it, maybe, be in the moment. And do you see how it's like Lima? Yeah. So yeah, at this point we were just, taking in the beautiful air. And the weather was still gloomy, and it was getting gloomier as we were going down. You can clearly see how big of a land they possess. It's so beautiful, so big, and it's quite far from the river. So we were just walking slowly, just being in the moment and clearing our minds because we needed it. So as I was saying, from Falme, this was a needed trip. You can clearly see everyone is in their zone. And yeah, Adam is at the furthest end. He is in no hurry. He knows he will get to us. Yeah. So does you see how? With my bestie, do you even see her? Koi is adorable. I loved her. Oh, there's my bestie. And here we are, closer to the river. And this is where it all started. When we got here, Zian felt the need to remove his clothes because he wanted to swim. I don't know if I can, I deleted that part, but he started removing. Do you even see that he's helping out? He was removing his jacket. He's ready to swim. And yeah, this place was so cold on this specific day. All we could do is just, let them touch the water. As Uncle Adam said, they needed to just, they cannot swim. Let them just, feel the water. And yeah, and it started drizzling, only for us to realize mambo ya ushago ni mambo ya ushago. Mvua inakuja kukuja. Okay? So for Jilani, this was the best day. We allowed him to play with water. He saw a river up close. All he could say was, this was the best day of his life. And Shosho, my mother-in-law, was showing me normally when the tide is low. Is this a tide? I don't know. But when the water is on the low, There are some rocks that you can access the other side of the river. But now when it's a lot more than how it was on this day, it gets up to where my videographer was recording. So yes, I also got to experience touching the water, and it was cold and very fresh. I also would want to swim there one day. I would want to experience like swimming in a river. Hopefully one day we will be able to experience that. So for Jilani, he said this was the best day of his life, which is something he doesn't say kawaida. So for Jilan, it was the best day of his life. He said that after we were rained on and we were all wet and sliding on the slippery, muddy road on our way back from the river, he was happy. They not only had an ocean at our home in Mombasa, we have a river that moves so fast. The water is so cold. That's what he said. After being rained on, the first place we all rushed to was the kitchen. Wow, you saw us having tea. Thank goodness we found tea. Tea was ready, but this place was so cold that the tea was getting cold very quickly. Do you see me serving the tea? Yes, the tea was really delish. But the baridi, do you see me wet? Do you see my mother-in-law? Like we were all drenched, It was bad. But my babies were so happy. They could not even feel the baridi. Their outfits were in the car, so we had to wait for the rain to, ipuse kidogo so that we can go get their outfits. I am there acquiring a new skill. Oh my God, I've never in my life lit a kuni before. This was the first time cooking, kupika na kuni. And kuvunja kitu, it seems so easy. They make it look so easy, but it wasn't. But let me tell you, doing this made me appreciate how cooking in this area is. It's not a 1 second kind of thing, but a well-planned and processed thing. If you are to cook, you need to get a kuni and make sure they are dry. Like how we appreciated the tea that was getting cold in few seconds because of the weather. The rice that was cooked. Do you see the rice? Yes, I promise you the rice was ready in few minutes. I don't know if it was because of this specific kuni, but it's faster than my gas. The skill, or maybe, I'm thinking maybe it's the skill of my aunt who was preparing the rice. Because make sense how the rice was ready, even like we were done with taking this cup of tea and the rice was ready. This specific video, I really was so passionate about recording our trip to our Shags, not only for my sake, not only for your sake, but also for my father-in-law who is not around, who is in abroad. Oh my God, do you even see me blowing that? I told you, they taught me well. Yes, now I can light a kuni, and I did it so many times just to keep them warm, And every time I did it, I was happier every time I could manage to light the kuni. So as I was saying, this video is a dedication to my father-in-law. I'm hoping and praying that he will get to experience this through our eyes and for him to see how much this day meant to us. He wasn't present, but he was present in our hearts. We still feel connected. We've said it, Connection is not about how close we are. It's how close we are at hearts. Yeah. And here I am again, doing this and ready to do this again and again. I am now a pro. Thank you so much for watching my videos, for walking through this journey with me. I really appreciate you. I am so happy that I got to experience this with my family, with my babies. The twins were away because it was a day's trip. We could not carry them. And here we are. We were ready, changed. And do you see me with my new sweater? I love it. At this point, I was dry thanks to the kitchen and the heat there. Everyone is wearing a different outfit. Reasons known best to us and you who are watching. So yeah, we want them to experience more and see what, the country life has to offer and how life is at the countryside. There's cuckoo, there's more bunnies, and Jilani doesn't like chickens. He doesn't. So yeah, he was far away from he could not even come close to this side of the bunnies because he doesn't like chickens. So yeah, a mini trip. I wanted to say a tour, but it qualifies as one, right? It does. So yeah, I promise you, this place was so peaceful. I could walk and just be in my zone and be in my moment. And yeah, I am ready to feed the chicken. I hope they were eggs I could go home with. But yeah, so maybe next time, right? So yes, Zian is tired, but still very much alert. He wants to see what... Oh my goodness, do you see that? Oh, maybe one day I'll be ready to milk a cow and I'll show you. But for now, let's just watch them from this angle. So yeah, we got to experience this and the day was beautiful. Seeing these beautiful fruits, walking, and I didn't want this day to end. But you know what? Good things do end. And this day, of course, had to end. So thank you so much for watching the videos, for liking, subscribing, sharing. I really appreciate you. When I do this again and again, I will definitely post about it. Do you see how sad I am? We didn't want to leave. We did not. But we just have to. Do you see Leon? Leon is like, why do we have to go? Uncle Adam and Jilani, they're doing their games. And yeah, bye guys. Until next time, bye-bye. For now, that is, we are ready to go back to our chaos in Nairobi. Wow. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. All right? Mfalme says hi and bye at the same time. This was such a bittersweet moment. But yo, it's okay. Bye for now.